Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this space for the first time, my name is Moses, and if you have existed in this family, welcome. I just keep loving you because you keep bringing me back to the screen. Thanks for your encouragement. And on today's video, 12 clear signs she is using you. Now, let's go into the video. Now, if you're in a relationship and you find it difficult to understand that the lady you are with in a relationship is using you, then this video is for you. And thanks for stopping by. And please, if this content is useful to you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Is somewhere, the red button is somewhere, and your sharing is important. And then the notification bell will help you to be able to get alert when next I post a video on this channel. Thank you, and let's go straight to the point. You pay all her bills. When you see a lady, you pay all her bills. At any time you see her, see, you pay all her bills. See, in our days, nobody, even in our mother's days, no lady out there will tell me you don't have anything to give out. You don't have anything to present. And even when you don't have, from what the man gives you, from what you give her, she should be able to give you something from it. Appreciation. And there are other ways she can pass her appreciation, showing that she's concerned, she's ready to give, and she's ready for the relationship. So if you see a lady, you give everything about that relationship. You supply, you give everything in a relationship. Just know that lady is using you. Number 2, she calls you when she needs you. It is only when she needs you, she has a need, that she calls you. She runs to you. She tells you, I have a need. She's always calling you for a need, one need or the other. Just know that this lady is using you. And even after she gets the needs, she's not tired. She calls you again for other ones. Just know that this lady is using you. Number 3, the relationship is one-sided. You are more excited about the relationship. When you find out that in a relationship, you are the one excited about your partner, you are excited about her, you are excited talking to people about her, you're excited presenting her to your friends, you are excited about her, you just know that it's one-sided. See, sometimes we try to hide our partners in relationships, especially when we have gone through a lot. We have been through relationships that seems they never work. And especially when you're coming from an existing relationship that never worked, and you want to present or you want to make your partner believe, see, all is well. And if it didn't work between you and the last partner, that it can still work between you, or you're still fine, you're still happening, you're still getting people around you, you don't lack people. And maybe when you see partners want to present, or they want to talk to someone else, or they want to stylishly or silently communicating to the last relationship they are coming out from, that, see, I am still fine, I don't lack people around me. See, you know, we tend to, or people tend to hide what they see in relationships. People tend to hide those flaws, those things that are not supposed to exist, because they are trying to make the other person believe they are fine in it and they can actually get someone better, or they don't lack people around them. So you see people try to hide some things, and you understand the relationship is one-sided. Just know that she is using you, or she may have understand where you're coming from. She's just trying to buy time for you. She's just trying to encourage you, and she sees that you can provide her needs. You can actually be a bridge for that part, for that time, or for that moment. So she will keep using you, and you already understand that it's one-sided. If you understand the relationship is one-sided, just know that this lady is using you. Number 4, she does not always has your time. You know, at any time you need her, she does not make out time for you. She tells you she's busy. She tells you she's busy somewhere. She's gone out for work. She's doing this. She's out for something. She doesn't make out time for you. Just know that that relationship is not for you. She is using you. She manipulates you. That's number 5. When you see a lady, your partner manipulates you in whatever she's doing, you just know that you are manipulated. Just know that she's using you. Number 6, she does not always like your friends. In a relationship where, see, you existed with group of people, you existed with people that encourages you, you existed with people that made your life, you went to school with people, you're coming from a family, you have a job, you have people around you, and she doesn't like your clique of friends. She doesn't like anyone that comes around you. Just know that she is just using you, and she's trying to pull you out of the crowd where you existed, people that makes you smile, people that makes you feel good. She's trying to actually pull you out so she can have her time with you. All right. The next one here is number 7. She demands expensive things. When you see a woman that is always demanding expensive things, she asks for expensive things. She does not care how you get these things. She keeps asking. Even when you stress yourself, she doesn't want to know. She doesn't want to feel what you're going through. She keeps asking for expensive things. See, you just know that this lady is using you. Number 8, she does not care or ask how you get these things. I think I have even mentioned it. She does not care how you make your money, how you get these things done, how you present these things. All she needs is that she wants these things, and she's asking you to present these things. Just know that this lady is using you, or your partner is using you. Number 9, she does everything in her time. She does whatever she likes in her time. You want to see her for a conversation. You want a one-on-one conversation with her. She comes at her time. She presents herself at her time. She does things in her pace. She does things when she feels like doing things. At that point where she notices maybe you're out for something, for an engagement, it is then she asks for your audience. She tells you, I am ready. Can we have a talk today? Can we hook out today? Can we hook up today? Can we do this today? And periods when she understands that you are busy. You don't have that time to stay out. You are actually busy with something, especially your job, that brings in this money. See, she tells you she wants to excuse you from those things that keeps you even bringing this money. She wants to stress you. She wants to squeeze you. She's always there to squeeze you. You just know that this lady is just using you and is just buying time, or she has seen where you're coming from. You have told her you're actually coming from a relationship that never worked, and you have told her the next relationship, which is her, you want to make sure it works. So she has seen that, see, she's having some mindset of feeling for you. She doesn't want to offend you outrightly. She doesn't want to tell you she does not belong to you or she's not accepting you. She just wants to keep you busy. She just wants to keep you as a bridge to her. She just wants to keep you there. Just know that she is using you. Number 9, she asks everything she wants to ask from you, but she does not allow you to ask her. She gets all informations from you. Of anything she wants to know about you, she likes to get informations from you, but she does not want to give her own. She doesn't like you discussing about her. She doesn't like you asking her questions. She doesn't want to tell you anything intimately. She doesn't want to open up to you. She just knows that you know her name and the relationship exists. So she just wants to keep you there. Just keeping you there. That is what she wants to do. Just know that this lady is using you. Number 10, right? She avoids introduction. She avoids you taking her to maybe friends, families, office. She avoids introduction between you and her. She doesn't like to introduce you to her friends. She will not like to introduce you to her parents. She will not like to take you to her family house. She will not like to take you to her office. She will not like you to meet her friends. And even at any opportunity that you see her, maybe you drive past, or maybe she's in an eatery or somewhere, you meet in a worship center, you notice that she does not want that audience between you and her friends. Just know that this lady is using you. And when she avoids you introducing her to your friends, she avoids going to your family house, especially when you request for that. You actually want something serious, but you know that this lady, she has a way of playing on you. Just know that this lady is using you. She doesn't want introduction to your parents. She doesn't want to meet your parents. She doesn't even want to meet your friends. She doesn't even want to talk with your friends. She doesn't want a conversation with your siblings. She doesn't need anything of you. She just wants you in a relationship. It is you she wants, and just you. Just know that this lady is using you. Number 11, you provide all she asks for. See, I think this is the third time I'm slightly mentioning this. Yes, you provide all she asks for. The ones she has not asked for, you make sure you provide them. The ones she has asked for, the ones she has requested, you make sure you provide them. She asks for bigger things. She keeps asking. Even when you provide, like I said, She keeps coming on you. She just keeps coming back. See, she keeps falling back to you for things. And for once, she never contributes anything to your life. For once, she never tells you, oh, I love you. For the love we share, I think I want to share this with you. For the love, just give you a surprise, even if it's a pin. A tom-tom can go a long way. Like my husband used to say, a tom-tom, those tom-toms, I love them. After work, she's coming back from work and she's going to drive past you through your estate or through your office. You just stop by. Oh, hi, guy. Okay, hello. I think I got this from you. Just a pack of Tom Tom or just like a sachet. You know, these Tom Toms these days, they have a way of putting them in sachet. She gets something just very little for you. She doesn't. Just know that she has presented herself. She has nothing for you. She does not think about you. It is when she sits with her friends. Oh, Joel has something to offer. If I go to Joel, I know he's going to present this. Oh, please, let me go to Joel. I know I'm going to get this. I know I am going to get this from Joel. Please, let me go to Joel. She is interested in what she gets from you. You provide everything. She provides nothing. Just know that this lady is using you. Number 12, she totally feels sad when you open up conversations, sensitive conversations about her past relationship, or fine, sometimes you're not interested in her past relationship, her present relationship, but when you want to know some sensitive things about her, she gets cold, she gets angry, she's not interested in that. You see that she tells you she's busy, she's not into this. She's just know that that lady is not into you. She's not ready for you. That lady is not ready for you. I think I say 12 signs. I'm going to give you 15 signs here today. So I have two more I am going to give you. When you see a lady, your job, she tells you you must change your job. You must change your job. This job, I don't like this job. This job takes your time. This job is not, you're not well paid. I want something bigger for you. And wanting something bigger for you, she has nothing to present. She has nothing to offer. She just wants you out of that job. So just know that this lady is using any lady that tells you the job you're doing is not okay. And she's asking you to leave that job. And she has none to present. She has not given you a job, or you have not gotten something else to do, especially when that job is not giving you a headache, it's not taking your time, you're working, you're enjoying what you're doing, maybe keeping time for when God blesses you with something else. What do you think? And she comes suddenly to your life. She tells you this job is not good for you. See, I remember when before I got married to my husband is well read. He's an engineer, and he said he was working with one of the